Today I was planning on doing a video about my favorite plants of 2024, but my bunny spider plant is really going through it, which is why it's on this table right now and has been for a while. So I've decided to do a quick DIY to get this plant sorted out. And I say quick. I really say quick, but it might not be so quick. Hello, my name's Palisa. Welcome to Plants and Things. We're talking about plants and things. So there are several things wrong with my bunny spider plant, and all of them are my fault. So I'm just going to get that out of the way. They are all my fault. The main thing is that this plant needs a bigger planter, but I'm not doing that. I'm not repotting this plant. I love this this plant combination, and I don't think they have this planter in a bigger size. Have I looked with seriousness? No. But I do think this is the biggest one, and so I will look for a bigger one because this is honestly my favorite combo, and I even love this thing. But what happened was that this plant has outgrown this planter, and the roots are coming out at the bottom, and so this used to have a catch pot at the bottom, and the roots pushed the catch pot out, and so now it has no catch pot, which means I really can't water the plant. It hangs. I'll do an insert of where it hangs. But basically, watering this plant has become impossible. But beyond the impossibility of watering this plant, and I just want to say, I was not on top of watering this plant to begin with, because look at the ends. I wasn't on top of it. This is a thirsty plant, and so perhaps that is me excusing myself. But this is a thirsty plant, and it lives in probably the brightest corner in this room. Not even probably. It lives in the brightest. It's a thirsty plant that lives in the brightest corner of the room, and I have not been on top of watering this plant, and so the ends are crispy, which makes me sad. But things have gotten worse now because the plant does not have a catch pot, which means that I'm basically, the only water it is getting is when I remember to water it, and then yeah, it just goes downhill from there. So it has no water in the catch pot. And one of my plant hacks, I don't even know whether this is a hack or it's a lazy plant keeping thing, is that I leave water in the catch pot so that the plant has water for longer than how I'm giving it water. But yeah, it's not doing well, and there's even a dry one. Okay, so it's doing well. No, I mustn't say it's not doing well. The plant is doing well. Just aesthetically with the ends, it clearly shows that the plant is being underwatered. So anyway, the catch pot fell out, and I was wondering how to get it in again, and so I've decided to just do a quick macrame. I have this one, which is also uber dirty. It was being used somewhere else, so I have this little catch pot that I can attach here, but then I would have to remove my favorite. I really like this section of the thing. Yeah, and also I've been having to move this up and down from where it hangs, and so a lot of the little spider plant babies have been falling out as well. So it's not been a great situation for this poor plant. So I've just decided to do a quick macrame, little macrame to add this here. But that doesn't necessarily mean that I will have to take out, I don't know what this is called, the hanger part? I will have to take out the hanger, which also kind of makes me sad, but yeah. This plant is huge. So these are nice life problems. I will admit that I'm having nice life problems, but nice life problems are problems as well. So I'm just gonna get the macrame that I have, because I have 3. I think also the reason why I haven't done it is done the macrame is because the colors aren't green. Okay, so that's helping take this out. Let me just do that, since this is where we are. So yeah, this really was my favorite part of the planter situation, but it still looks cute. So I have 3 colors. I think I have a red. Anyway, I'm just going to get the macrame. Ooh, even when you have to put this down, I have to try and make sure that I'm not getting the hair, as I like to refer to it, just gonna stop talking and get the macrame. Like, I'm just gonna stop. So these, not the skizzers, these are the colors, the macrame colors that I have, and they are a wee bit random. So I'm not, yeah, so they all are just in my mind, not right. And I think it's because I'm so obsessed with the green that I'm having to let go. And so now I'm looking there. So the planter on this side, on the right side, is red, and the one on this side is like a bluish green. So I'm not going to use the red one, even though I think this one is the one that would make it pop the most. I'm not going to use that one. So it really is going to be between these two, and these colors are so, I don't know. I definitely am not a fan of white macrame. And I think it's just because I like color, and I think more color is more. More is more. So I don't even have white macrame. I think I'm leaning towards this one, which clearly is a popular color, seeing how much I've used it. And I like to do simple macrame, but also I really don't. Like, I have all the ones in my bedroom. Okay, I have 3 hanging macrames, and 2 of them I'm like, they're actually too simple, but it's of the plants, it's of my Rhaphidophora tetrasperma and my marble queen pothos, and the plant is so intricately woven into them now that it's going to be such a big job to take them out and do a different planter situate, like a different macrame. But I am seriously considering doing that. Yeah, because it's quite simple. Like, when I started doing macrame, I learned in a night, and then I did the intricate, and I'll do an insert of the first macrame that I did because it's over there. And it was so intricate and just like, you're doing too much. And then I think maybe that's why. Anyway, now I'm rambling. Then I made other things. Let me just leave it there. So this is the one that I'm going to use. And trying to think of what design. I definitely don't want a simple design. And now I realize why I said quick, because it's not quick. I don't want a simple design, but I do want it to be short-ish. So I am eyeballing this. Okay, I'm thinking what type of design. So okay, I think I will do, okay, yeah, I'm going to use this one, but then I will use the red as a tie thing at the top. Yeah, and I think I'm gonna I don't want a lot of strings. I don't want it simple, but I also don't want it overly involved, which is a thing that I like to do. Like, again, more is more, but also sometimes it really isn't. Like, so yes, I'm really just doing this off the fly, and I hope it works out for me. Okay, so here is the wire, and I just remembered that I'm actually going to need a thing to be tying. Okay, let's see. Yep, that's good enough. Good enough for this quick DIY. I'm just going to keep saying quick DIY. So this is where I'm going to tie it. This is where I'm going to tie it. And am I going to use the red? Yeah, I'm going to use the red. I honestly don't like how these, do I like how this red looks? No, it's doing too much. I think these seem more complementary, so I'm going to use this one. And this is, I usually do this on the door, like I have a hook. Did I buy those hooks? I have hooks that I bought specifically for this, but I guess I'm doing this at this table now. And now I have to, I guess I am. I'm like, I hope I'm doing the right thing. Am I doing the right thing? I think so. It's like, I think I'm not actually doing the right thing, because this would then, I think I must start at the bottom. Yeah. Okay, you know what? I think I'm actually going to, okay, I'm not. I was going to try to do a close-up, but this is supposed to be a quick DIY. But I think I'm doing, okay, no, I am doing the right thing. Then I'm going to cut it, and then put it through the loop. This is not a tutorial, I guess. I am merely trying to, remember something that I did a while. Okay, this is the most, there. So that's the hook. And that's the, usually I hide these behind, but I'll just cut it. And I struggle to just throw away like craft, I don't know, like things that remain from crafts. And so, so then I make pillowcases so that I can just fill all the like leftover crafty stuff. But yes, I like how this looks. I actually like how this looks. Okay, so now I'm like, what am I going to do with these? I do want it to be, I think I wanted to, because I really liked this situation, I wanted to continue to be like that. Because usually with macrame, you would do like this and then like patterns. But I think I'm going to keep this type of design. And just do it along the way. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. This is so intense to do this way. Okay, I'm trying to remember how the knots go. Okay, I think that is, because I'm trying to do the straight knot. This is not the straight knot. It's not the straight knot. But you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do two of them. Is that gonna be too short? Oh, I can just use this to measure. Yes, two of them. But I think they should be higher. I think this should be higher. Wow, my arms feel already tired and I have barely started what I'm doing. Okay, don't know whether you can see. Okay, this, so I want to be able to have two on this length. Okay, so the second one must go here. And then we will repeat. I think this might just be my favorite knot that I'm remembering. But there are only two knots, so I'm not saying a lot. Okay. Ooh. There we go. Okay, the last part of this will definitely have to be with the thing. I will not be able to do this. Won't I though? I'm actually going to try. I'm not speaking in full sentences. I'm not speaking in full sentences. I was thinking the last part of this, I actually might have to put the plant in, but I'm just thinking about like how incredibly difficult that's going to be. So I'm just going to make these two knots. So on these two, I'm just going to make the two knots as well. Quick knotting. And also try to align them, because this is really eyeballing of note. I must let everyone know that this is not recommended for engineers. Like, I'm just thinking about like, because you should measure everything and remeasure it. So yes, this is, it's not the recommended method of doing things, but this is actually fun. This is fun. It's fun. Okay. I guess I am technically measuring because I am using the other string to measure, but it also does not need to be perfect. And sometimes the wonkiness of things kind of adds. Okay, we're done with you, sir. Ooh. Okay. So last side. Ooh, this one's a bit wonky. This one is definitely not the same size. But I'm wondering whether I should leave it. I don't hate it. I don't think it looks horrible. Okay, let me just move it down a bit. Yeah. I don't even think these are macrame knots at this point. They're just like knots. They're just knots. Okay, this one is refusing. Did I move it up or down? Let's move it down. Okay. Okay. What am I doing? Okay, that's quite a bit down. Yeah, I'm good with that. And then this last one over here. Okay. Huh. Okay. This is similar to the one that I have up there, but that one I went all macrame like. But okay. This, I hope it's not too short. Okay. And then I'm just going to randomly, I'm just wondering now, because it also has to go around the plant and then also under the planter. And I also can't be, this might be too short, but I'm not going to cut it. So I'll just fasten it and then, again, every time I get to this knotting the bottom section, just as I did at the top, I'm always like, which way do we go? What do we do? Am I doing the right thing? I'm definitely not doing the right thing. I think there must be this every single time. I'm really not getting it now. I'm like, I just did it. There must be a hook.
Much later.
Okay, I get it. I think I'm getting it again. So I'm randomly just choosing. Okay. Yeah, I think this should be fine. I hope this is fine. But if it's not, I can just redo this bottom part. So I'll only cut after putting everything in and we see how it is. Ooh. Okay. Cut again. So crazy how secure these knots are. That always boggles my mind how secure they actually are. I'm not going to cut this now. I'm not going to cut this end now because I might have to redo this whole thing. But yeah, I always tangle the bottom. And I don't know why I don't do this at the end. I'm actually going to redo this because I always tangle the knots. Oh, now it's like, nope, that's not happening. Okay, now we're fighting. Ooh, and still the knot is like, nope. Okay, I think now something's happening. That was not very graceful. Okay, detangle. So this is going to go this way. Okay. It's not a train smash if the things are tangled, but I'm just glad that I saw it now because generally I don't, and then it's too late, and then yeah. Okay. Okay, I think here, let's try again. It would be funny if I had already forgotten what I'm supposed to be doing with this section, because I find this not the most difficult thing to do, but I'm doing it. Trying to concentrate on this and also try to show you what I'm actually doing. Oh, wow. Okay, again, I'm not cutting that part until I put this up. So I'm going to try to put this up now, put the plant in, and let's see how that goes. So this is the space in which my bunny spider plant hangs, and as you can see, this is the planter. This is the first planter that I ever made, which was intensely intricate with these, like making sure I was on top of these knots and making the curly thing, which I really, really like, and then also doing the straight thing. So this is what I was trying to do today, the straighter one, like 2 of those, but it didn't work. It didn't happen. Instead, I did just 2 of those, and then I have this red one. This is the most recent planter. This is the most. This is the most recent macrame that I made, and it's pretty simple, but I do like it, and that's why I'm like, you can make simple things that look nice. Yeah, my tongue is like, okay, we're done now. But anyway, you can make simple planters that look. I'm obsessed with planters. I'm just obsessed with planters. You can make simple macrame that also looks nice. I still really, really like this one that I made. And as you guys know, I do like my NJ Pothos, which is, look at that. Am I doing a show and tell with my plants now instead of continuing with the spider plant thing? Yes. And I will stop. And hang this over here. And then get the spider plant. So I do want this to not be at the same level. I don't like same level and uniform and that type of thing. I do want it to hang a bit higher, so hopefully that's the level we're at, but we'll see when the plant comes. Okay, here's the plant, and it is a full plant. It honestly fills the space up, and I tried to turn it around because at one point it was lopsided. Somebody was passing and I thought they were watching me video this. Yeah, at one point this plant was growing more plant babies on one side than the other side, and so I made the concerted effort to start turning this around, but that's honestly not a thing that I am on top of. My mom says it all the time, that I'm not on top of turning my plants around, and it's probably going to continue being like that. But yes, this fills this up quite a bit. I'm glad I did this 3 thing because, okay, putting this in is going to be a mission. How do I usually do this? Okay, I think I must just make peace with the fact that some plantlets will be lost in this. Yeah. This is fighting me. I'm doing this for you. Oh my goodness. Yeah, okay, that's okay. This is not even just my own normal, I want to say clumsiness. I don't know whether I'm clumsy, but yeah, this is just, it is a graceless task. Trying to tame this poor plant. Oh my goodness, I don't want to lose any of the plant babies, but I think it might happen because I really have lost a lot of them already. Yeah. Okay, this one seems to need to go this side. But honestly, I don't think the gentle method is going to work here. Okay, I think I'm going somewhere. Oh, okay. Oh, but I think there are still some plants. Wow, my arm is sore. There are some plants still stuck here. Okay. Oh my goodness, my arm is so sore. Oh, that was intense. That was intense on my arm. And I think I'm not done yet. Okay. I think I might be done. Okay, these two sides are not pinching anything. Let's see. This is pinching some plant leaves. Ooh, okay, just. What? What? Okay, this is. It kind of looks level, which is not my favorite, and so I think this just needs to go higher. Yeah, I think I simply just need to maybe even that high, which is honestly, this is one of the perks of making something yourself. You can adjust it. Okay, yes, because I didn't like the, okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Is that what I'm gonna do? That is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get macrame and do that. Okay, it's now a high pressure environment. Whew, how high am I? Okay. Ooh. Yes. Ooh. Dun, dun, dun. This is not easy at all. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, I'm just gonna call it a night there. It's like much lower than what I usually make them. But yeah, I'm just calling it a day. I'm just calling it a day there. This is much better. Just looking back, this is much better in terms of them not being all level. But it's just, there is a lot. It's something I'm having to deal with, and it's not a complaint. But the bigger my plants, because I really like how this plant looks in its bigness. So the bigger they are, the less space there will be, and so. Yeah, I'm just gonna let it live like that. I actually need to cut this though. Actually, I've decided to just take it further down to make the tail longer. Actually, I think I'm doing too much now. I think I'm doing too much. I'm going to call it a day there. I'm going to cut. I really hope this doesn't fall. Okay, voila, we're done. This is the final result. These were already there, but this is the final product, and now this poor plant has a catch pot, which it did not have. But that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you next time. Bye.